Okay, I've returned to number trick 1 here, and what I want to illustrate is how all of these steps could be summarized in one large expression, and then how the simplification of that would actually mirror the order in which we did the original steps here. But just sometimes we want to be sure that we are careful in the order that we simplify things. So suppose I did these steps but just kept adding on to the same expression. I choose a number, add 3, multiply by 2. So far that looks pretty familiar. But now I'm going to keep that written that way and add on 8. And then I want to show that I'm dividing the entire result to this stage by 2. So I'm going to put a fraction bar into the entire thing. When I subtract the start number, that's a separate term here. Okay, so now we've got all these steps summarized in one expression. If we were just given this expression and asked to simplify it, we would need to start in the innermost grouping here. So this 2 times the quantity x plus 3 is grouped within the numerator. This fraction bar is grouping that numerator all together. So we would start by using the distributive property here. So this is going to become 2x plus 6 plus 8 over 2, and then minus x is our separate term. Okay, so now the fraction bar is grouping, so we want to simplify within the numerator. 2x plus, that becomes 14. So let's push this up a little so we can see. 2x plus 14 in the numerator over 2 minus x. Okay, so now I can't simplify within the numerator any further, so I'm going to carry out this division right here. So that gives me x plus 7 minus x, and now I can just combine those like terms and get 7. So that's how that one would look when we express it as one large expression and simplify. Let's do a similar thing to number trick number 2. So here we started with a number, we added 2, we multiplied by 10. So let's put all that together. Okay, then we're going to subtract 5. So that goes there. Then we divide all of that by 5. Now we subtract 3. Notice that's a separate term after the division. And then divide by the start number. That means we need to put all of that previous work, group that all in the numerator, and put x in the denominator. So this is a pretty complex looking fraction now. But simplifying it, again, you just need to go back to the innermost groupings. So this numerator is grouped, but this numerator is grouped within, and then this parenthesis groups within that. So same song, just a couple more verses. I'm going to do this distributive property first. All over x. Now let's go to the next innermost grouping, that's this right here. So simplifying that by combining these like terms. Again, all over x. Oops, gotta push this up a little more. Let's see. Where are you? There you are. Okay. Simplify this portion that's being grouped. So the 10x plus 15 can't be simplified, but divide by 5. Okay, now the numerator is being grouped, so simplify that. And then our last step as before. Okay, so now that we've looked at those examples, we have 2 examples here that I would like you to consider how to express the series of words that are given here in an expression. So this is another handout that you can print off. and look and pick the best answer for both of those.